Okay, so some of you had questions in regards to functions, and this is kind of just an example here that I am working on to draw you a function, and then, oops, that didn't quite work, and then we'll kind of go through how to go ahead and evaluate this. So my dot is just a little off here, but you kind of get the idea. So I apologize for the sloppiness, but I think that this will help to clarify some things for you. So part of what we're doing in lesson 4 is we're learning about functions. Okay, and that typically means for an input value, you get an output value. So if we're talking about graphing, remember that f of x is just like y. So if we think about here an x and what is f of x, okay, so that's how you would look at it as far as graphing goes if you were to make just a regular table for it. Now, with this particular problem in this graph that you can see, what I want to look at is, what if I said, let's find f of -1, okay? So if I said I want to know what f of -1 is, what is that asking us to do? Well, look at how the -1 here relates to x. So basically what this is saying is if we have a -1 input, what is my output? So looking at our z table here, so I'm going to say x and f of x. Let me just make a new table here for you. Okay, so now what I'm saying is if x is a -1, what is my y value? Remember, this is like y, okay? So I'm saying if x is a -1, what's y? Well, I'm going to go over here, right in here, and go over on your graph. Look at where x is -1. What is your y value at that point? Well, it looks like it is also -1. Okay, so that would be this right here. So when x is -1, y is -1. Okay, now what if I said, what about when, what if I want to know f of -3? Okay, same kind of thing here. You're looking at your input value. So I'm going to go over here to 1, 2, 3. Okay, here, go down, see what your y value is. It is also -1. Okay, and then what if you said, well, what about when f of -4? Okay, so now I have an input value when x is a -4. So you just keep moving over, and now we can see that our y value is up here, giving us a y value of 1. Okay, so all it means when it says to find the following is you're looking at that graph and you're looking at your input of a -1 for x, and then looking at what does that mean for y? What y value matches up with that x? So I hope this helps a little bit as far as to give you a little bit more input on graphing functions. These seem to be kind of the trickiest, and yet once you get them, they seem to make more sense. So I hope this helps, and if it does not, please be sure to let me know. Thank you.